Hello, Moon Dweller. The 2022 workbook is finally here. And this year it comes with its Moon Dweller kit. I have gathered some special items and put them together to help us fully launch into this workbook, as well as to launch into the new year. And so one of the things I want to start us off to talk about this kit is that this workbook comes with a free course, and you can access this course on page 2, where it guides you to a QR code that you scan with your phone, and it'll bring you to a link that you can sign up for this course. And this course is going to have a slow release starting on December 1st. So different parts of it are going to be released throughout the month of December, so that by the time January comes, you will be well prepared and very knowledgeable about this book and know exactly how you want to start it within the new year. And the other part of this kit is that we have a cosmic coloring set. And so within this set, you have 24 different colored markers. And what you're going to be using these markers for are for your full moon illustration drawings by the artist Marissa Quinn. She has created spectacular, absolutely outstanding full moon graphics for us to color in during each full moon, so that we can unravel, see what the moon presents to us during each full moon. And so remember, the point of this is not to create a perfectly color coordinated drawing. The point is to see how this moon talks to you, what it reveals to you. And so allow this to be a very instinctual and natural process. Allow yourself to easily grab colors that you're drawn to and which details of the drawing you want to color them in on. And then after your coloring process, you have space next to your drawing, right here on this page, to write down any notes about maybe you were drawn to a certain set of colors, maybe to an array of colors, and maybe you did lots of details for a certain part of the drawing. Make any notes that you want to do about, maybe you'll find patterns of these colors throughout your dreams from previous nights or maybe in future nights. But again, this artwork is here for you to color it in however you want to do it. And then I also wanted to make a note that you can use these markers to color in your weekly Arubara serpents. Maybe you want to color in these triangles a certain color, or maybe you want to use this circle to color it in so that you're really representing or embracing a certain cycle for that week, or maybe cycles for that entire month. And with talking about these weekly circles, this brings us into the next item within our kit. And that is the super cool sun and moon bookmarks, which you will be using them for their exact purpose. One of the new major concepts within this book is that we are really embracing working with the sun cycle and with the moon cycles. And how we are doing this within this workbook is through our monthly circle with the sun and through our weekly circles with the moon. And the major importance of this is that by really working with the sun and with the moon, it is allowing us to access two parts of self, where the sun is representing our outer self or our outer world, and the moon is representing our inner self or our inner world. And so we are going to be using these bookmarks to keep track of where we are in our outer world and where we are in our inner world. So you'll place your sun bookmark on the month of your monthly circle that you are currently in. And you'll place your moon bookmark on each weekly circle as you enter into each new week, representing the moon. And one of the things that I love about this is that it is bringing an awareness of the motion of these luminary beings. And so we can see, as we're only going to be moving the sun once a month, but we'll be moving the moon every 4 to 5 weeks. And so we can see the sun is happening at a much slower cycle in comparison to the moon is happening at a much faster and renewal cycle. And so again, just bringing more awareness to what is already happening around us. And so we're doing the motion, but we're also bringing in the access of working with 2 parts of self. And if you're interested about this concept, I talk way more in depth about it and how to really incorporate these concepts into your monthly circle or into your weekly circle in your course, which you can access on page 2. And of course, these bookmarks also make it very easy to access each page that you're on, whether you want to look at your monthly circle for a big picture of the month, or you want to look at all of the details of your inner self world. And so yes, the purpose is also to act as their actual function as a bookmark. And so now we'll transition into our 3rd item of this kit, and that is the Infinite Serpent Journal. And the importance of this is to literally just have blank pages that you can do a brain throw up on, to just have free space to roam, and you have 80 beautiful blank pages to do this. And for me personally, this is really important to include because I always like to have just a blank journal where I can just go into and just aimlessly write and have no distractions or anything else. Somewhere where I just want to just get my thoughts out. And so yes, this book is just really acting as extra writing space for us when we just really want to get into the streams of unconscious thoughts and maybe just write for pages on and on and on. And of course, this artwork is by Marissa Quinn. And now to the last item of our kit, but certainly not the least item. And this is our Selenite Wand. And how I really like to think of selenite is, let's first think of our skin products, of a skin cleanser that we use it at night or in the morning to wash off any dead skin, any oil, anything we've come in contact throughout the day. It's to cleanse our skin. And so that is exactly how I like to think of selenite. You can think of it as your cleansing product, where although it's not physically cleaning our skin, you can think of it as an energy cleanser or maybe cleansing our auric field. And so how you can really use this wand is each morning and each night, you can just brush it across from you, allowing anything that you don't want to hold on to you to be let go. Maybe any thoughts, any feelings you had throughout the day. Or if you didn't feel like anything, it's still gonna do work for you. But it's the intention of doing it for you and allowing it to let go of anything that you no longer want to hold on or anything that is not of you. But another really neat thing about selenite is that it is going to help clear our mind, and it also helps us to bring an awareness of our inner self and also of our outer surroundings. And so this is perfect to work with when you're working with your workbook, because as we mentioned earlier, the monthly circle and the weekly circle, represented by our sun and moon, are forces that we are working with to represent our outer world and our inner world. And so selenite is going to help us work with those two parts of self. And so maybe you want to place your pen that you're working in the workbook on this each morning, give it a cleanse, give it a recharge. Or maybe you want to work on it on another level or in addition to the pen. Upon each evening before you go to bed, perhaps you place all of your jewelry onto this line and to cleanse it so that it's ready to wear in the morning. Or maybe you want to put your phone on it, or really you could put anything on this. It acts as a great slab. And so this is our energy cleanser. And so this concludes the Moon Dweller Kit, where we have our workbook and we have our bookmarks and we have our journal and our selenite wand, and as well as our cosmic coloring kit. I hope that all of these pieces together can really help you to formulate and create a magical and meaningful experience with this workbook, and as well of just embracing and entering into a brand new 365-day cycle. And so I do have limited quantities of these kits. I could only order so much of everything. So if you're called to do this, make sure you order it soon so you don't miss out on this. And I thank you so much for joining me. And I look forward to continue working with you with the Moon Dweller course for 2023. Thank you.